As if Mega Man wasn't enough for Capcom, they brought their Golden Boy as DLC. He's arguably the most iconic fighting game character of all time, Ryu! From Street Fighter. Ryu made his first appearance in the original Street Fighter in 1987, but he and the franchise hit a major stride of mainstream popularity 4 years later with Street Fighter II, and the millions of versions that it spawned. In Smash Bros., game director Masahiro Sakurai claimed that Ryu was built to closely resemble his moveset and appearance from Street Fighter II, but also pull some inspirations from later entries in the series in terms of his look, voice, and techniques. The 6-button layout of Street Fighter cabinets allowed players to perform light, medium, and heavy attacks. This was worked into Smash Bros. By allowing players to execute these moves by how long you hold down the attack button. You can quickly tap the button for light attacks, or hold it down longer for the heavy variety. Because of this unorthodox playstyle, Ryu has the most regular attacks out of any character in Smash history. This was a nice bonus considering that DLC characters don't have any unlockable custom moves. For the sake of not confusing terminology, I'll refer to Ryu's Smash Bros. Attacks as tap and hold, while his Street Fighter moves will be referred to as their proper light, medium, and heavy attacks. Additionally, while a lot of these basic attacks did appear in the original Street Fighter 1, I'll mostly be referring to their commands in Street Fighter 2. Hopefully that's not too tall of an order, but then again, I'm sure that only a very small amount of you have even played the first Street Fighter game. So, to quote Mr. Iwata, please understand. Ryu's standard tap attack executes a 3-hit combo. The first 2 hits are the light and medium punches from Street Fighter 2, with the final hit being the heavy punch of Street Fighter 3. His hold attack, however, is Ryu's heavy kick from Street Fighter 2. For the side tap tilt, we've got the far medium kick of Street Fighter 3, and the side hold tilt being the forward medium punch from the same game, better known as the collarbone breaker. In Smash Bros., this attack is so strong that it can even break shields. Ryu's up tap tilt is an elbow attack, while his up hold tilt is a close heavy punch from Street Fighter 3. The down tilts are a crouching light kick and a crouching medium kick, with his down smash being a crouching heavy kick. All of these are of course accompanied by those classic SNES sound effects. Ryu's up smash is the crouching heavy punch, and his side smash is the Jodan-Sokuto-Geri. This move is from Street Fighter 3, and is executed with a half-circle forward kick. For Ryu's air attacks, his down aerial is any one of his air punches in Street Fighter 2, and his air light punch from Street Fighter 3 is his neutral aerial. There's also Ryu's up aerial, the air directional medium punch, and his forward aerial as the air directional medium kick, both originating from Street Fighter 4 and being fighting game lingo that I have never heard of until researching this character. Seriously, air directional medium kick. It's like speaking another language to me. All that remains is Ryu's back aerial, the air heavy kick from Street Fighter 2. After grabbing an opponent, Ryu can pummel them with his knee, like an attack from Street Fighter 2, or use his forward and back throws, which are his Street Fighter 2 forward and back throws.
Of course!
However, his up throw is a light or medium kick from Street Fighter 2, and his down throw is actually one of Akuma's throws from the Street Fighter series. Now, I know what you guys must be thinking. Dude, you blabbed on this much and haven't even touched on his special attacks? Well, here they are, in all of their Japanese glory. Ryu's standard special is his trademark Hadouken! This move has been around since the very first Street Fighter, but unlike in Smash Bros., he can typically only fire them when he's on the ground, with the only exception being the vs. Capcom series. What's even cooler about this is that you can fire an even more powerful Hadouken using its original Street Fighter button command, quarter forward circle attack. Additionally, in Smash Bros., you can fire the red Shakunetsu Hadouken via Dalteam's Yoga Flame command, half circle forward attack. With this knowledge in hand, you too can spam Hadoukens. It's just like playing Street Fighter, if you're bad at traditional fighting games. Like me, which is why I play Smash Bros. His side special is the or Hurricane Kick. In addition to pressing side and special, this attack can also be executed by inputting its Street Fighter button command, back quarter circle attack. Like the Hadouken, the Hurricane Kick dates all the way back to Street Fighter 1, and it's perfect for quickly covering ground or letting everybody know that you're really bad at pronouncing Japanese fighting techniques. Seriously, if you can pull this one off, it's impressive. Tatsumaki Senpuku Yaku... For its up special, Ryu can perform the Rising Dragon Fist. Shoryuken! I might sound like a broken record, but this move also appeared in the original Street Fighter. In Smash Bros., by using the original command, forward, down, forward attack, you can potentially KO an opponent instantly. Finally, we've got Ryu's down special, his focus attack from Street Fighter 4. This allows you to charge up a punch that can stun opponents. After hitting your enemy, you can dash to cancel the animation, making Smash Bros. Even more like a traditional fighting game. Ryu is also another record setter in that he is the first character in Smash history with 2 Final Smashes. His default Final Smash, the Shinku Hadoken, fires a massive blast of energy that travels across the entire screen. However, if you activate his Final Smash when you're right next to an opponent, you will instead perform the Shin Shoryuken super move. Both of these are in direct reference to his super attacks from the Street Fighter series. Outside of attacks, a few of Ryu's various animations are also pulled from Street Fighter. His shield stance, back dodge, and paralyzed state all harken back to his series' origins. His taunts, on the other hand, are all taken from his in-game Street Fighter taunts. Ryu's down taunt is his taunt from Street Fighter 3, his up taunt is taunt number 8 in Street Fighter 4, and his side taunt is taunt number 2 from the same game. Oddly enough, it seems like Nintendo mixed up the audio on those last two. Observe.
Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Come on! Come on!
So, Nintendo's obviously released a couple other DLC characters. So, cast your vote and tell me which one you would like to see next. Lucas or Roy?